Kevin Neely here again with another great LEGO digital design program. Star Wars Rogue One. Final scene above the planet there with the Shieldgate base. You notice the new Star Wars soundtrack playing in the background. Now obviously the Shieldgate was more round than this design. As I always say, I'm working with LEGO. This design is 2,528 pieces, so I certainly could have probably did a better job of making it rounder, but I don't know if I could have made it any cooler. This is multi-layer. There's 16 TIE fighters inside this thing. Mini TIE fighters. Just like in the movie, they come out swarming. Look at these Y-wings working their way around the top. This is like mid to mini scale. I did design mini figures in this set. They're like little blocks with just a head and a little hat for the Imperial officers, for example. That's mostly all you'll see in the set is the Imperial officers. Every one of them moments away from meeting their final moments on the planet coming up. As the two Star Destroyers crash through the upper deck of the Shieldgate base. Notice the Hammerhead Corvette laying wood to that Star Destroyer, knocking into the other Star Destroyer. One Star Destroyer higher up than the other. Here in a minute we'll go to the other mode and I'll show you the hide tool and hide some of these railings here and show you how this Star Destroyer is actually coming through the next level down. I'll also show you how there's Y-wings inside this thing, flying around looking for a weakness to expose in the ship before the order was given by the commander to bring in the old Hammerhead Corvette, which saves the day because obviously when the Shieldgate base goes down, Jen Urso and the captain on the planet are able to get the message out, the vital plans to how you destroy the Death Star. It certainly wasn't as easy as saying, hey man, here's the plans, take them. It'd take like 30 seconds, so it wouldn't have been much of a movie. This made for a much more spectacular event. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to show you these little jump tracks as usual. I do that often. I get a little tongue twisted. It's late at night. You have to forgive me. I'm tired. They're all looking straight down at their last moments again. Here in mid-mark, I'll again take you to the other mode. To use the hide tool to show you some of the inner workings of the base. Here we go, for example, on the side. You can see the little Imperial, they're just on one little square peg basically, with the head and the little hat. Again, mid-scale. Keep in mind, this is 2,528 pieces. Could you imagine if I tried to build this in full scale, how big it would be? It'd be very impractical. You know, I'm a member of LEGO Ideas, and you submit ideas, and if it gets 10,000 support votes, then LEGO looks at it and considers it for possible production design. You know, a lot of times, you know, you work all that hard, all that time and work, put all that effort into it only for them to say no, but who knows? I don't know nobody else that's designed to Star Destroyers crashing through a Shieldgate base. I mean, it's a bold design, and that's the way I operate. The bolder the better. Let's change modes here. As the soundtrack picks back up. Use the old hide tool up here, see him hiding his eye. Click on that. Anything you touch, of course, disappears. Go back up here and click up here again, and then everything reappears. As you can see to appreciate the piece count and the depth and detail of this base design. These are actually 8 TIE fighters on each side, 2 rows, 4 on the bottom row, 4 on the next row up. Again, rolling around. Hide these windows to give you a clear view in here. As you can see, there's of course computer consoles. They're looking at the radar screens, trying to figure out how to stop the impending disaster, etc.
What the f*** is going on?
I don't know where that came from.
How can you be John Malkovich? How?
Just a second. That was an ad, of course. Too funny. Where did John Malkovich come from? I don't edit that kind of stuff out of there. I think it's funny and I just roll with it. All natural, baby. Now, as you can see, I got the Y-wings down inside the frame. Now this is one of my favorite parts of this build. We're almost done with this build video. Actually, I accidentally clicked the wrong piece. Let me unhide, rehide. I go through this all the time. This is a tricky program. Trying to hold this camera still and trying to click on the correct pieces without getting sloppy. Notice this Y-wing right here. Now, do you think this guy looks up? This one's already coming down behind him. This one's starting to come through the deck. I mean, if this isn't a live-action mini Star Wars scene, I don't know what is. You get the fire, the explosion, the shrapnel parts flying everywhere. Well, this wraps it up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this build as always. And as always, live